Is there something that we do that apes don't do other than use our technology to kill one another?
Apes don't hang glide, they don't wear lipstick.
Yeah.
You know, the primates in general seem to have a sense of fairness. They don't like it when somebody else is getting more.
Woo! It smells bad in here. Matt, what'd you have for lunch?
I had a pulled pork sandwich
Jeez, it smells like
with
it.
spicy barbecue sauce.
Now I'm having a pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, God, it's still here.
It's not still here.
Yes, it is.
You're exaggerating
I
this.
still smell it.
No.
Kev, first you thought it was me, and then you realized, oh yeah, Patty's farts don't smell. This guy,
Yeah.
stanky drawers. So a little bad news. You guys have to carry this podcast because my right nut is killing me.
Why?
Well, I was wearing these jockey boxer briefs today.
Okay.
They're not great.
Who wears boxer briefs?
I wear boxer briefs.
I wear boxer briefs.
I just wear boxers.
I need support.
Why?
Well, first of all, it's better for your fucking sperm to wear boxers.
What do you care?
Yeah, nobody cares about that in this room.
What, is the inside of your toilet need to get pregnant?
Oh, my God.
That was actually pretty good, but you're still a dick.
That was really good.
That doesn't matter for you.
Well, you don't know that.
I know that.
I'm 55.
I need to sport these big balls.
Yeah, I got, and then so like these
Swangin'.
these bunch, they're shit. I gotta just throw them all away, and then I went for a run after work, and then I did like some jump rope and extra, and then it just was kill. I had to ice down my balls.
Good.
I couldn't.
Good. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, this guy next door, he's riding his lawnmower. He must be looking at my yard like, what the fuck
What kind
is
of
wrong
lawnmower
with
is it? A
this guy?
tractor or zero turn?
Well, you got a John Deere,
I
or
don't
a
know.
Toro, or a
John
Skag.
Deere shit. You need a Skag, brother.
I don't know. It's some red one that he's just riding around on back
Skag
there.
Nation, hell yeah. Rock on.
Red's that's a Toro, right, Matt?
What color is it?
Red.
Yeah, it's either a Toro or an X Mark or a Snapper.
It looks kind of old.
Do you own a lawnmower?
Craftsman. I used to. I got rid of her though.
Now, is that Craftsman? I can't tell.
What do you pay the boy to do it? The lawn boy?
Oh, I mean, our development has an HOA fee.
Oh, and they mow your lawn?
Yeah, we got landscapers.
Yee.
Oh, yeah, that's a hokey fucking Home Depot special. Fuck that mower.
Yeah, it's an old one. But he must be looking over at my yard like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it looks pretty bad out
what
there.
do I do?
Cut it, dude. It looks bad.
How do I cut it?
Dude, go buy yourself a cheap lawnmower and cut that thing. It looks-
Machete.
But there's huge. I need a machete. There's huge sticks all through it that they said they were going to remove. I'm not going back there and picking up those sticks.
I do that every day. So
This house was X amount of dollars. They better goddamn well get back
I have
there.
Yeah.
I have bad news, dude. You ready for this? They're not coming
Nothing's
back.
happening.
They're not coming back. They're gone.
I get the money that's in escrow. I'm going to pay you to do it.
I'll come over to pick up those sticks.
How much would you charge to do this whole yard? Like
To cut it, too?
No, and do the grading and seeding.
Oh boy.
We're talking thousands.
I got to look at her, have to run a machine, but it could be done.
How much do you think it would cost? Give me an estimate.
Dude, to get this whole place graded out, seeded, yeah, you're looking at a few thousand probably.
I think that they put like $3,500 in escrow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they still have to come back for your deck,
They
too.
still have to do
right?
the deck too. Yeah,
Are they doing that, Matt?
I got news for you. They're not building that
No,
deck
you're not
either.
getting a deck.
I think they are.
Hey,
They have
people,
to.
hey, people that listen to this, mark my words. In 3 months, all three of us can be out there building that deck.
I don't care that much. I won't build a deck then.
I mean, I think a deck would be nice back
You
there.
got to have a deck because it's just too far of a drop off.
Not that bad. There's stairs out there.
I mean, would you put like a concrete pad or something?
Maybe eventually, but it's not a priority in my life.
I mean, you could entertain people here if you wanted to.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Adobo.
Adobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, I'm just looking at that. I'm just
It's
like,
terrible.
Yeah, you're the fucking,
I'm a hillbilly.
you're the hillbilly of the street.
I am.
Runs in the blood.
Nice yard with the hillbilly. Nice house with the hillbilly yard.
Pat's front yard is.
It's bad.
I would imagine that my neighbors probably maybe understand. They see the huge like mound of dirt back there, and hopefully understand that.
I'll never forget when I went over to Pat's and I was breaking his balls about it. He was so proud of it because he doesn't have to cut the front lawn. He's like, "This is the best."
I do now because
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
kind of growing.
But he texted me one day. He goes, "You know what? You were right. This front yard,
It's atrocious.
It really is bad."
It's the worst. Like you could easily pick it out. Like, if you didn't know my address and I just
that's what I said.
worst lawn on the street,
Worst
you
lawn
would
on the
just
street.
be like,
Find it
"Oh, there it
immediately."
is."
There he is.
Yeah, because
Dude, cut my yard a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, tell him to make a few passes.
I know.
make a few passes. I did employ True Green, so I got that going on for me.
Dude, if I was ever riding that, just kill me. I mean, that is just...
How much do you think it would cost some Mexicans to get back there and take care of that yard?
$100.
I mean, you could find a hillbilly landscaper that's not insured.
Not insured.
Probably $250 they do it. They cut it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. What do I care if they're insured? Just get back there and fuck it up.
Well, if they shoot a rock through your window, you'll care.
Oh, so that's
That's why people have insurance. I know a guy that landscapes, and they can't help it. There's this house that has a sliding back door. They break it 8 times a summer.
Holy shit.
Weed whacking. They go lightly, and it just shoots a pebble up and cracks the whole thing. So that's why landscapers have insurance.
Good to know. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
What do I know about paying landscapers?
Nothing.
Nothing. I just don't want to be back there. I don't want to get ticks, dude. There's probably ticks in that backyard.
Oh, I've been through that. You got to put
have you
bug
gotten
spray
bit
on.
by a tick?
I had ticks on me before I got
Have
them off.
you?
Yeah. So I bug spray up because I've cut shit higher than that.
That's fucked up, though.
Oh, I love it though.
How big was the tick?
I mean, it was a good size. It wasn't huge, but it was. I mean, I noticed it on me.
And he didn't bite you yet?
No, I don't think so. His head wasn't buried in yet.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was.
Was
like,
that freaky?
Well, yeah, dude. I
Do
mean,
you
I
have,
don't,
like,
I don't want to get Lyme disease.
Do you have the tick, like, twig thingies? Like
I just
tweezers?
I got tweezers and got it.
Yeah, because they have, like, a special tick.
Well, yeah, these are just regular tweezers as long as you get it right. But yeah, you can't just like
Yeah, 'cause
pull
you
it
break
off.
it off in there, you're fucked,
You're
right?
fucked. Yeah.
Really?
Instant Lyme
Yeah.
disease.
It's not instant Lyme disease.
No, the tick has to have Lyme disease to
Yeah.
give it to you. But
But I actually think a lot of ticks have Lyme disease. I think.
they do, yeah.
Deer
Yeah.
ticks.
I'd love to go back there and rip that grass. There's nothing better.
Go do it.
Oh,
Get out there, boy.
Give you $20. Have at it.
$20. Give you a cool 20 spot. A cool Finsky.
$5. Fucking throw it back at his face.
I do that shit.
Yo, do you have a fence back there or no?
Nope.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
How many acres you got, boy?
Why is it bad not to have a fence?
No, I'm saying your neighbor's got to look at that.
I know.
You don't care though.
I mean, I care a little bit. I
Got
feel
no
a little
shame.
bad.
He cares 0 bits.
Oh, I don't care if they come back and build the deck. I don't give a shit. Fuck 'em.
I mean, I would like them to. It's part of their contract.
I just don't get why they haven't come back yet though.
They said by the end of this month. We'll see.
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
Did they say that last month, too?
No.
We'll be back by the end of the month. By the end of the year.
By the end of the decade.
Never.
Go fuck yourself.
Fine, I'm going to keep that $3,500 in escrow. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, it's not worth it to us.
You're fucked too, because I mean, good luck planting grass right now. Even if they did come back and fixed all this, like the front yard and stuff.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's too hot to grow grass right now.
Oh, well.
Have you seen that infomercial for that thing that you strap onto your hose and it sprays like this green sludge?
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
Junk.
Does it not grow grass, or is it just like...
You got a hydro seed.
What do I really care about it, though? Just to make my house look nice, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want a nice yard. You want to fucking I mean, you would leave it like this for the next 10 years,
I mean, I like the deer enjoy it back there.
How tall would that grow in 10 years?
dude. Be high as fuck.
Would it be as high as his house?
No.
I think it's ridiculous that the city makes you cut your grass.
That's Big Brother overreach.
Why?
Yeah, this is government overreach, dude. And I want to let it grow for the deer.
Well, I'm one of those enforcers, so I gotta disagree with you.
I want to let it grow for the deer. They love it back here.
Now, Matt, in your municipality, if somebody's grass is too long, will you go cut it?
Yes, I did 7 of them yesterday, actually.
I would just let my grass grow. I'd be like, this schmuck's going to cut it. What do I
you want to
care?
know why? Because we charge way too cheap. $100. That's unheard of.
Go charge mine $100. Here you go.
That's unheard of.
How does what is it? How does it get billed to them?
They can either pay it or they get added onto their taxes.
Oh,
One or the other.
Tax me.
We actually did it at a hotel that closed, and there was a shit ton of grass.
Will
Took us 8 hours. They got charged $100.
now
losing money.
does Willoughby do this?
Yes.
How much do they charge?
I bet you they're probably $250.
Really?
Yeah. But see, you might not get cited for this because your neighbor's going to have to call. Like, the building department's not just going to walk in your backyard. If it was the front like that, then you'd be cited. And they would give you, like, 7 days to correct it.
Now, when they cite me, do I get a fine?
No.
They just tell you have to correct this?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you don't just get, like, a $100 ticket. Like, the cops won't show up here.
So if somebody shows up and writes a ticket, I know that one of my neighbors is a fucking narc.
Yes, someone complained.
All right.
Someone did. Ran over 3 bunnies in the yard. Didn't see them.
Yikes.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Woof. Bloodbath.
They call me Elmer Fudd at the shop. They came right out the
Today?
discharge chute yesterday. Just boom. Gone.
Elmer Fudd.
I my dog evidently.
Very, very twicky.
I guess my dog yesterday. So get this, actually, she caught a blue jay somehow, and then Alan heard.
Is that a good crow, Matt?
Alan.
Well, Blue Jay's not a crow.
Hold
you
on,
idiot.
hold on. Get this.
I know, but was that a good crow?
Get this. Evidently, blue jays are mockingbirds, right? So Alan, my brother, he let my dog Nala out, and then he hears like a whole bunch of crows in the backyard. He's like, "What the fuck is going on? Where are all these crows coming from?" So he goes and looks. She's got a blue jay in her mouth, and then all these other blue jays are like making crow noises and dive bombing her. Because I guess they're mockingbirds, so they
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they make the noise of something that I guess they think is
Blue Jay's a
intimidating.
good-looking bird, though.
Yeah, I guess they're dicks though. Don't they like
Yeah.
take other kill other birds like babies and shit like that?
Yeah. Well, crows are. Those are filthy birds.
Crows
Vicious.
are so smart though.
There is nothing worse, though. The worst bird in the world is the seagull.
Seagul's the worst.
They are the filthiest, dirtiest fucking birds.
They're so annoying too. Yeah.
Dude, when I'm at the beach, I grab a stick, I start swatting. I just start swinging. I don't care, dude. Muck 'em.
Seagulls?
Stop it now.
you see that Yoda thing?
Yeah. Just dirty fucking birds.
Seagulls are crows are at least super smart.
Yeah.
They'll hold grudges for generations too. They'll bring their babies and show them like fuck with this
Fuck
guy.
this motherfucker.
They do. And also, if you feed a crow, they'll bring their babies to come show that this person feeds you.
Hit it with a fucking shovel is what I'll do.
I love, dude. I want to attract. How do I attract crows, Matt?
With that yard, don't worry, they'll be coming soon. Right now, they're hovering above us.
Anyway, so I guess
Should I go back there and make some calls?
Yeah. I guess eventually she threw the blue jay out of her mouth and it took off. She didn't kill this one, but so also Alan was talking to somebody. And their family raised Siberian Huskies, which is what now she's part Siberian Husky, part Border Collie. And they said that Siberian Huskies have the highest prey drive out of any dog. So, and then also as soon as they actually kill something, their prey drive goes even higher. So that's why she's always, whenever she sees something, she goes nuts and goes after it. She's killed so many things back there.
Kill them Canadian geese. Those are fucking.
I wish. She tries to go after them. I wish I could just let her go when we're on our walks and go kill one.
Now, they are not protected, right? Or they are?
The Canadian geese are a Migratory Bird Act.
I've heard both.
Yeah, I figured. I thought something changed with that recently.
Oh, if they're not protected, I'm letting her go.
Yeah, no, I think something changed with that. You gotta watch out though, dude. Their freaking wings sharp as fuck.
Are they really?
The bottom, yes. Picked a few up off the road. I know.
Ate them for dinner.
No, not those.
I hear that geese are disgusting to eat.
I don't like duck to begin with.
I like duck.
I see. I don't like duck just because duck's usually too greasy though for me. Duck's usually.
I love it. I think duck's so good.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to eat it, I would, but it ain't better than a cow. I'll tell you that.
I like it more than a cow, but I don't like beef.
It's because you're a fucking fag.
He likes tube steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means weird.
So you would rather have a duck over a ribeye?
Probably. I just don't like beef that much.
I don't like duck.
I like duck.
I like
mind it.
turkey.
I like chicken. I would rather have
Turkey-lick.
chicken over any steak.
I mean, chicken's good, but I like steak better.
I like chicken. more.
Gus Chickens.
I like turkey a lot too.
I think we're getting Raising Cane's up here soon, so I'm pumped for
I
that.
hope. Where?
I believe it's off 91 where the Steak and Shake used to be.
Steak and Shake's open again.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I need me a Raisin Cane.
It's Steak and Shake is
What the
open again.
fuck?
I know. I can't believe they came back.
And if anybody's listening to this,
They're like
who
The
has-
Undertaker.
Yeah.
who has any sort of sway, we need a Corito up here. Corito.
I think it might go Raising Cane's. There's spots in Menor they were talking about, and Willoughby was one of them. A perfect spot would have been where the old Schlotsky's was, but Starbucks went there. Of course, they go everywhere, but that would have been a
Crazy.
prime
There's a
spot.
Starbucks in that Target, and there's a
Yeah.
Starbucks out front.
Yeah,
People love their coffee.
I know. I'm just saying that would have been a perfect spot, though.
Dunkin's better though. Starbucks, the one thing that they have really good is like their frappuccinos.
I think I could eat Raising Cane's every day if I had to.
Raisin Cane's.
You know what's
good.
gonna Swenson's opens up soon though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sweet.
I'm kind of sick of Swenson's though.
Do you eat it a lot?
I've never
Not
had,
a lot, but I've had enough. I mean, because there's one not far from me up at work.
I've never had it.
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
How are their shakes? Are they better than Chick-fil-A?
Hold on a second. Speaking of Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
I'm going to blow your mind right now. You want to know who has a killer chicken sandwich right now?
Hold on.
Don't say Popeyes.
No.
Is this a fast food joint?
Yes.
Wendy's.
No.
Whoa.
You won't believe it.
Burger King.
Burger King.
Really?
Their hand-dipped chicken sandwich, phenomenal.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna try it.
Phenomenal.
All
Now
right.
they have a special mayo they put on it. I don't. What do you put on your Chick-fil-A sandwich? Do you put mayo or do you put their sauce?
I put the honey roasted.
Their sauce, the
barbecue.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
No, it's not Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
sauce.
so what you
It's
might want to
honey
do is you
roasted
might
barbecue.
want to get some spares of that sauce. Tell them get the chicken sandwich plain and then put that on it, dude. I couldn't believe how good it was, dude.
Really?
For burger, dude, it's unreal. Very good.
I'm gonna try it.
Big, was juicy.
And Burger King likes the gays, unlike Chick-fil-A.
Do they like the gays?
They don't hate them.
It's true.
Listen, dude, for what Chick-fil-A produces, they can hate whoever the fuck they want. I really don't care.
They make some good food.
really don't.
They
think
make
they're-
good food.
I don't. It's fine.
They're
It's fine.
you love their breakfast just like I do.
It's
They're
fine.
chicken
Oh,
minis.
it's good. It's
with
fine.
the tater tots
Oh,
too.
the chicken minis are so good.
Egg McMuffin is just as delicious as
You're
well.
fucking gay.
I
There's
go,
only one guy in this room right here that likes tube steak, and it is you.
I go to the one at Mayfield and get the Tony special at McDonald's.
What is it?
It is
My right nut.
it's a value meal, the Egg McMuffin, hash brown drink, and then the next McMuffin they give you is a quarter.
What?
It's a quarter only, so you get two. If you want two
The
sandwiches.
Tony special.
It's called because like the guy that owns at McDonald's, his name
Oh.
is Tony, so it's the Tony special.
So you get 2 Egg McMuffins. Nice.
Noise. So where do I'm looking for? Here we go. So what about that Keystone or not Keystone? That other pipeline shut down because they were hacked again, right?
I didn't hear about it again.
What was the one that got hacked, and then there was the Bitcoin? Right? Didn't they have Bitcoin that they? And then they finally. What
Well,
happened
yeah,
with all
that was
one?
the I forget what it is, but all the gas. But yeah, they paid the ransom, and then the FBI was able to recover.
How are they able
almost
to
all of that Bitcoin.
How are
I
they
don't-
able to recover Bitcoin?
I mean, that's why they wanted Bitcoin.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
to me.
I don't.
Because the government, the FBI, can do whatever the fuck they want at all times.
No, I'm not saying like that they can't do it. I'm just curious how they did
Yeah,
it.
he knows that.
They're not going to tell you.
No, I know, but
They could do it whenever they want, man.
unless those guys are like, unless they were just bad and lazy.
Well,
with
here's the
it.
thing. Here's the only way that I could think that they did it is
Is if they like tagged it or something when they sent it out?
no, similar to what they did with because they busted who did this, right or no?
No,
They didn't bust.
I don't think so. No, I haven't heard that.
Because I was gonna say the only
They
way
just
that,
recovered the money.
the only way that I could even think of that they would be able to do this is if they staked out the person who they sent the money to, like how they busted the guy who ran Silk Road,
Mm-hmm.
how he used to go to that coffee shop and log into his laptop. You remember that, Pat?
Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah, he used to log into his laptop, and as soon as he logged into his laptop, somebody like basically ran up and took it.
I almost don't believe that they recovered it. I think they're just saying that. I really don't believe.
I don't
them.
understand how they recovered it if they did.
I mean, dude, like I said, that's why they wanted the Bitcoin and not a bag full of cash.
that's the point
That-
of
that's
cryptocurrency.
That's the point.
I agree.
It's supposed to be untraceable.
I think they're just saying it. I
May-
really do.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think they're just saying that to save
could be.
face. I'm just
That
saying
could be.
though.
Because if they can recover it, then the point of Bitcoin is trashed.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how these places continually get hacked. Because if you look at something like our nuclear plants, right? They almost like 99.9% it's impossible to ever hack them.
Listen, and if I'm hacking something fucking good. I'm not hacking no fucking pipeline.
Yeah, I don't get
I'm
it.
getting something really good.
Yeah, but they just got a lot of money for doing nothing, or supposedly.
But like, why don't they just set it up like a nuclear site, right? Where they have physical analog controls, and then they just use anything to do with computers like to monitor, right? So that there's no control that gets input from anything that is ever connected to the internet. That's how our nuclear sites are set up. You could hack into them, and you still couldn't change anything.
Isn't that the fear for the power grid, though? Or?
No, power grid should similar. It's very similar, and most of our power grid is air gapped, where it's not even connected to the internet.
Which it shouldn't be.
Everything's run by computers now. It's sickening.
Not really. Honestly, our nuclear sites are not ran by computers.
Well,
They use
it
it
can
for
be run by
monitoring-
computers,
they use
but
it
it
for
just can't be
monitoring.
connected to the internet.
They use it for monitoring and for enhancing it, but they don't use computers to actually like do anything to do with the enrichment, to do anything to do with controlling the cooling or the cores. Nothing that is majorly impactful is a computer.
I love that Reddit meme where it's like they're talking about something and it's from Chernobyl. It's like, not great, not terrible.
Yeah.
That guy
Not great, not
who
terrible.
like fucked everything up.
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
That was such a good miniseries.
Not great, not terrible. Actually, I made a note because I was thinking about this whole thing for the podcast today. I was thinking about discussing nuclear site security for.
But then
And then
Kev took a nap.
I took a nap.
Then
No,
Kevy
well,
went to sleep.
I'm talking about it right now, but and then I was thinking, I don't think my wife has ever seen the Chernobyl miniseries, so we
Not
need to
great.
watch that.
Not terrible.
Yeah, how many? What are they? What's the unit of measurement?
Not Joel's.
It's
is
like
it?
onk or what's it called? How many ronts? Something like that.
Oh, you want to know how they got it back?
How?
They use a software called Blockchain Explorer, which enables the users to search a Bitcoin blockchain to determine the amount and destination of transactions.
Oh, so they were able. They're
So
able
they
to
use
slightly figure it out.
They used like what address it got sent to.
Interesting.
So they didn't actually hack, because people are like, "Oh, the FBI hacked Bitcoin." They didn't technically hack it.
They just tracked it.
Yeah, I mean, this is their story. They can make it as big as they want. I
They-
still don't believe them. I don't believe them.
They tracked it and intercepted.
I hope that they did. Honestly, I
Yeah,
really
no,
hope that they did. I hope that our FBI is that good. I doubt it, but
I mean, quite frankly, I really don't give a shit. Ain't my Bitcoin.
actually, it wouldn't surprise me if our FBI is that good because people always talk about how like China and Russia are hacking everybody. But if you want to think about them in terms of the most
FBI still couldn't break into that iPhone though.
no,
They
couldn't.
did eventually.
No. They got a third party place.
Yeah,
did it.
they couldn't.
The FBI couldn't do it.
But if you want to talk about a hack that's probably fucked up something the most, it was Stuxnet, right?
Yeah.
And that was made by the United States. The Stuxnet virus that took out 40% of Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities.
Yeah, I mean,
That,
dude,
that
and
the U.S. wanted to.
that fucking Y2K virus fucked everything up too.
that
Remember,
they sent out.
people were losing their
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
that the U.S. government did.
The U.S. government did Stuxnet.
yeah, that's the thing. I think they
did it in combination with Israel.
I think they're reactive when it comes to this stuff, but they could also be the best whenever they want to be.
Yeah, Stuxnet was insane. People that hadn't ever seen anything written like Stuxnet before.
Yeah, but
the way that it could self-replicate and continue on. I mean, obviously worms self-replicate, but this was on a completely different level.
But like also like for this Bitcoin thing that they just did, like if everybody could do that, wouldn't they? Just see the amount and see where it's heading and then just intercept it.
Well, I mean, you don't hear about this a lot though either. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
I know exactly, but I think if you could do it, those guys would be doing it.
Well, no, but it seems like
I don't think that the government is as incompetent as people like claim them to be.
I think
Not when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, because they hire
Just general bureaucracy.
because
sure.
they'll take people. They'll find like people that have
Yeah,
been like
hackers
hacking.
and
Yeah, they'll
shit.
take them and just employ them,
yeah,
and they 100% do that.
like they do with Frank Abagnale and the Catch Me If You Can thing with the
Yeah,
fake
similar.
checks and
Similar, yeah.
and shit.
So,
Instead of sending somebody to prison, they just employ them.
which is sweet. It's a good way to do it. But yeah, Stuxnet was nuts, and that is probably one of the largest hacks that has happened.
I mean,
in the
dude,
past 2 decades.
this Blockchain Explorer is a common fucking software.
I know, but they were able to do it.
No, I know, but it kind of seems like this group didn't know that they could easily just do this. And
Yeah.
that's why. I mean, dude, maybe they should just take him the cash.
Or how about this? Next time, you just do it and you don't give it back. You never give their network back. Fuck them.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
yeah.
You think we're fucking around? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna take this network, and you're never.
No,
gonna get
or
it back.
no, or you know what they should have said to him? They
I
should
don't
have
give
said,
a fuck about the rules anymore.
or they should have said, "Listen, if you track this fucking Bitcoin, we'll take it back again, and you'll never get it back."
Yeah, I mean now they know that. Probably before. Now they're like,
Watch,
"Fuck,
they're gonna do it again in like a week.
I would. What? There's no recourse. They're in Russia. They're never gonna
Hit
get in
the next
trouble.
Russia.
Whatever company you are, look out. If I could do that shit, I'd be doing it all day.
That's because you're a criminal and a thief.
Yeah, send me Bitcoin, and don't track it.
I tell them to send me Doge.
What a waste.
Give me Doge.
Pay me Doge.
Give me 30 trillion Doge.
If it goes up 10 cents, I'm fucking loaded.
I cannot find the measurement for
Your cock, it's 1 inch.
the nuclear.
Let
Yeah.
me see.
The units of measurement of radioactivity are the Becquerel BQ International Unit or Curie CI US Unit. Exposure describes the amount of radiation traveling through the air. Many types of radiation monitors.
Rontgen.
What'd you look up?
Not great, not terrible. Chernobyl unit of measurement.
Ah, I just used nuclear measurement. That's all I googled.
Not great, not terrible.
That is like a hilarious thing. Obviously, it's a travesty.
The radiation measurement of 3.6 Rontgen.
Did you ever see that, Matt? The Chernobyl on HBO, the miniseries.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah, that was so good. I might rewatch that. I have more shit I need to watch, but I wouldn't mind taking a gander at that again. It was really well done. Matt, did you see any of the Nets Bucks game last night?
I did.
Your thoughts on the player Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I mean, he's really good. I mean, he did airball that free throw.
That guy cannot hit the broadside of a bomb.
Yeah, not a good shooter.
He should be playing center.
Yeah, I mean, he gets away with being,
If he was playing in 1998 right now, he'd be on the block.
yeah,
The motherfucker can't shoot to save his goddamn life.
and he.
I think Shaquille O'Neal has a better 3-point percentage.
I see he signed with the Bucks. I mean, cause, it was a lot of money, but dude, he's never going to win a championship there. It's never going to happen.
He was 14 of 31 shooting last night.
Which that's not
Not bad,
terrible. No.
but considering probably
How many
most
are
of those are dunks and fucking
right around the
3
hoop?
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 of 8 for 3.
Yeah, I mean-
yesterday as a team, the Bucks made 3, 4, 5, 6 threes
and still won.
and still won. They shot 18, 27.
I mean, hey,
6 of 27.
the same still goes, man. Live or die by the 3.
My point is, don't even shoot the 3. Work the ball and get a basket. You're going to miss it anyway. What's the point? I don't care how many
yeah.
threes you chuck up.
I would let
Work the
Giannis
shaft
shoot him
and
all
blast
day.
it.
I would too if I was the Nets.
I'd let him shoot all day.
They were lucky Durant started off ice cold.
Yeah.
What's cooler than being cool?
I mean, the Nets are definitely going to win it all.
They
I don't see who's going to beat them.
Ice cold.
if James Harden stays out, I think they won't win it all.
Oh, GameStop Digital,
But-
son.
Who's that? What's
That
his name?
fucking Battlefield trailer was dope.
It was dope.
Bruce Brown. He had I'm assuming a career night with 16 points.
I mean, Chris Middleton had a great game.
Yeah,
I think he had like 30.
but he should. I mean, he's a
yeah.
he's a high paid player.
Player.
Yeah, he had 35 points,
Yeah.
15 rebounds. Giannis had 33, 14 rebounds. I mean, Drew Holiday's been disappointing. He can't shoot either.
Now,
I mean, it was brutal watching that guy.
It's brutal watching the NBA.
Bobby Portis is a good player, but he really didn't do anything. Connaughton sucks. I mean, there's no depth on either of these teams.
what's a cross-gen bundle?
I take it where you get it for both.
This is for PC, though.
And then the Jazz went up 2-0 on the Clippers.
You see Stephen A. Smith today?
No.
He said Donovan.
He's a
Mitchell-
retard.
He said Donovan Mitchell is the Jazz best player in history.
I mean, that's what they call recency bias.
Yeah, I mean he's not better than
Carl Malone.
Look, there's no way.
Who said that?
Stephen A. Smith.
Screaming A. Smith.
Why
Yeah,
does
Screaming
anybody
Smith.
listen to that retard?
I have no idea.
I mean, I think he just says this shit for click,
Yeah, he
clickbait.
does.
But dude, there's no way.
Jordan Clarkson, 24 points. Did he ever score 24 points with the Cavs? I bet no.
Dude, doesn't always work out that way.
Constantly. I forget who it was. Somebody else scored some points.
Man, you getting 2042?
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I mean, it's just multiplayer. There's no campaign, no battle royale. So, but yeah, I'll probably get it.
Is it? Are you getting it for PC? you think?
Yes.
I'll get it for PC then. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe we'll play a little bit together.
Yeah, I'll get it for PC.
Nice.
I'm sure it'll take up fucking 98 gigs, but
I'm sure it'll be terrible at launch too.
yeah, I'll probably, you know what? I might wait just a little bit.
Battlefield's horrible at launch. Always.
Yeah, but once they get the bugs worked out, though,
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great series. PS1 and PS2 games ancient. Hey. What does it matter if he's trying to be disrespectful? What a stupid title. Jim Ryan wasn't trying to be disrespectful when he called PS1 and PS2 games ancient.
and he's not lying either. They are.
They're old.
Yeah.
What website is this?
IGN.
IGN. Dude, when you were younger, you remember getting like the IGN magazines?
Oh, yeah. Kevin
Dude,
got
it was
those all the time.
It was so dope.
The game ratings and everything.
Yeah.
IGN and Game Informer.
Game Informer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, Game Informer. That's what you got.
Man,
yeah.
times have changed.
No more magazines.
No, they still do Game Informer.
Yeah. But
You get it through GameStop.
Nice.
When you sign up for Game,
Kev, subscribe now.
I am. I get Game Informer.
I like
still.
how the apes on Reddit were making a big deal that Ryan finally put it that he was on the GameStop.
Chairman.
Yeah, in his fucking Twitter bio.
Yeah. GameStop chair.
So Pat, what does this stock need to hit for you to sell?
the chairman.
What's your realistic number? What do you want
What's
to
an
see?
exit strategy?
Here's the thing. If it keeps trickling along like this, I just hope it goes to January and then Daddy doesn't pay capital gains tax anymore. That's what I hope at that point.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, if it blows up, I'm gonna sell. I would say it's got to be on the way down.
Saturday, June 12th is E3 tomorrow.
I mean, dream scenario, like 50,000.
A share.
Yeah,
Would you sell for 10,000 a share?
on the way down. Yeah, say it goes to like 30, and then it starts like.
Do you think it'll
dropping.
ever hit 30,000?
If a margin call is initiated, I absolutely do, because I think that it is shorted beyond anybody's actual comprehension. They wanted to drive this company out of business.
Yeah.
Like Mark Cuban said it. Their goal is to not cover the short. It's to short it to fuck and then never have to worry about it again. And that's not going to happen now because
Too many people.
Ryan Cohen took over. They just had
The guy from Amazon
Their,
too, right?
they just had their Q1 earnings release, which
Which
Let me see
I mean wasn't surprising to anybody.
no, and
I mean, they fucking lost money, right?
well, their revenue was up. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, the earnings call.
We're registered for E3, fellas. We'll get the access tomorrow.
So their
Dope.
their expected revenue for the first quarter was 1.16 billion. It reported it was 1.28 billion. So
All right, so they
they
fell
were
short.
they were 9% over.
It was the opposite.
Yeah, and then EPS, which I don't know what that stands for, but they beat that by 46%, and they eliminated all their long-term debt.
Yeah.
They just poached people from like Amazon and Facebook and shit like that.
I'm
And
just waiting for AMC to blow up. Again.
nothing but good news, and of course, they short the stock down, and
I won't sell my AMC till it hits 100,000 a share.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. With
Never know.
AMC. There's so many shares though. That's the thing. Like GameStop has the float is nothing. It's like 50 million shares. Like AMC has way more.
Should I
than
buy
that.
more GameStop?
Yes. You should.
I've got a decent amount right now.
How much can you afford? Are you green on AMC right now?
Yes.
By a lot?
Yes. I mean, dude, I could put 20,000 on GameStop right now.
You should.
Pat, you realize if this fails, I'll fucking murder you. I'll literally kill you, dude.
Not gonna fail.
I'll fucking run you over.
At the very least, it will continue to go up like this.
This is my problem with GameStop right now. This is why I just want this to be over.
I want it to be over too.
Hold on, either let me lose it all, or just make it big.
y-
Something's got to happen because this whole me checking the stock market is so the one guy I work with, he's got his phone set for alarms. He's only got a few shares of GameStop, and I always see him pulling out his phone. He's like, and then I'm like, all right, now I check 30 times a day, and I'm sick of checking. I don't want to
Yeah.
do it anymore. I'm done.
I don't.
That's
check.
what they count on,
I
though.
can't. I just can't do it anymore.
That's what they count on.
I just don't. I don't. You can ask Patrick. I just don't look anymore, really.
Yeah, they count on you losing interest and saying "fuck it."
Because
I'm gonna sell.
we'll be cutting grass and he'll look at me and he'll give me the thumbs down and I'm like, oh, go figure. This is a typical Monday of, oh, Matt's back in the Red Sea where
I just know that if it explodes, Patrick will let me know.
yeah, no, he'll call me too, but I'm waiting for the phone call. Every time I hear my phone ring, I'm like, Pat, Pat, and it's not, and I'm like, this is never gonna end. It's not.
It could not end. It could never end.
I mean, Pat, could this go on for the next 5 years?
sure.
Oh, I'm out.
Until their margin call, they can do it for however long they want.
I can't do 5 years of
but
this.
it's going to continually go up because they're going to own this market space.
But yet aftermarket somehow it always falls.
Went up today a little bit, but yeah, somebody said something like, "Oh, retail has nothing to do with this." Although retail owns the float, we own those 55 million shares. that are available to be traded and way more, which is crazy. That's what's going to lead to this. But they said like 80% of all stock movement occurs in pre-market and after hours. So like the people trading during the day have like nothing to do with the price. It's all the firms after hours and before. That's so fucked up. It's well over a majority that is affected.
I just, like I said, mentally, I can't handle it anymore. I can't.
Just
I'm
zone
tapped
out.
out.
Zone out.
I'm tapped.
Forget about it. Just forget about it.
I wonder why.
I can't.
I wonder why PlayStation still isn't doing E3. I think it's kind of dumb that Sony doesn't do this anymore.
I don't think they really have to.
I mean, I guess that they don't really have to, but it was always it's a cool
What is E3 for the people who don't know?
electronic entertainment expo. It's like the biggest game
Show in the country. They just
show.
show
Yeah.
you what's coming
It's
out.
when they show like new games or like things that may be coming out in the next year or 2 or 3. Xbox has theirs with a combined one with Bethesda at 1 p.m. on Sunday.
They own them now.
Yeah,
so
no,
that
that
makes
is cool.
sense.
It's cool.
What is Bethesda?
A big game company.
It's a big game developer.
They make Fallout, Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean,
So real quick though,
kind of a bummer.
hold on, I got to go back to this. Pat, will this be over by August?
Nobody knows. Hopefully,
What's your gut feeling?
no.
Oh God,
Look,
I'll die, dude. I won't make it.
when I first got in, I was like, this would be a quick buck. Oh boy, was I wrong. I've learned more about the stock market. It makes me fucking sick.
At least you know about it, though. It's good knowledge.
No, it's not. I'd rather be blissfully ignorant. Fuck this stock market. It's
All
a
right,
joke.
What time we at here? We're at 36 minutes. Pat, get into... All right, since you guys want to talk about it, let's get into the stock market. And I want to give a layman's, like, dumbed-down version of what's happened. I want people to be able to listen to this right now. And
Don't ask me. I'm a fucking retard.
I've gone over it a bunch of times.
okay. You don't want to talk about it?
No,
I'm depressed. I'm depressed about it.
so the big thing is the shorting of the stock, which essentially means selling it and you don't even own it with the plan to buy it back at a lower price and give it back to the owner.
Yeah.
That's shorting. You don't physically own that stock, but you're able to sell it. That's like, Matt, you give me your car and then I just sell it and be like, well, sorry.
It's par for the course the way my luck's been going.
Yeah.
You sell it to 5 people.
Yeah. No, that's rehypothecation. But so that in a nutshell is shorting a stock, okay? The ability you sell it for $80 in the hopes that it goes down to 60, you buy it for 60 and give it to the guy.
So
You just made $20.
Okay.
But if you do that a shitload, you can make a lot of money.
It is kind of fucked up, right? Because if you look at it, like you say you take 100,000 shares. To the market, it looks like somebody just sold 100,000 shares, and it makes it go down.
Correct. Yeah, but
So if you
obviously it's
can-
way more than that.
Yeah, but if you can do it in such a volume, then yeah, there should be almost no downside to shorting.
and that's how they drive the companies out of business.
Yeah.
It's fictitious.
How fucked up is that you can sell it before you even have it?
I know this. After AMC and GameStop are done, I'm done with the stock market.
Yeah.
I'm never going back. I'm
Shorting,
I
shorting
wouldn't
is
e- I'm not either.
Shorting
done.
is fucked up.
Not only that, how about naked shorting, where they create a share and then short it?
How is that legal? It's not. That's the thing. It's not legal.
I
And that's
don't
why
know.
even that one lady, right, when she said, "Oh yeah, the naked shorts,"
Dr. T, yeah.
and then she was like,
on
yeah.
on CNBC.
yeah, she knew she fucked up by even saying
Yeah, she
naked
said
shorts."
naked.
What's that
shorts.
douchebag's name on there? Jim Cramer?
Yeah. Crimer, they call him.
Wait. For once, God forbid the little people make it.
Yeah.
He's like so mad about
Yeah.
it. It's just
He's,
like
he's such a douchebag.
it's comical. It's just like, dude.
And it's so funny. Like, he was doing like this. They took some photos or whatever.
Crimer.
Yeah. Before he was about to go on, he was talking with somebody. And in the background, on the CNBC monitors, it was the Citadel logo everywhere. Which Citadel is the company that is shorted the shit out of GameStop.
What did he used to work for?
I don't know.
Because he used to be a hedge fund guy.
Yeah, he was a hedge fund manager. And there's that clip of him talking with whoever, the guy, about manipulative practices they would do to make the price go down.
Yeah. And does Citadel own any part of NBC or CNBC?
I don't know. Universal, maybe. I don't know. I know they own like a lot of the. They call them meme stocks, which is ridiculous, but it's funny. They'll flood the media with like, Clover, that healthcare company or whatever.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
is the next.
I'd never even heard of it.
because they own. Citadel owns 500,000 shares of,
And they just try
Clover.
to flood Wall Street bets with
and
it
they just
now.
try to say, "Oh, this is the next thing," just to get people off of GameStop, which they are fucked on. There is no possible way they can get out of this hole without triggering the short squeeze, which means they're getting in there fast and buying as many shares as they can quickly.
But it's still going to take them days.
It'll take them days because they have to buy
A
the
lot.
fictitious shares before they can actually get to the real ones.
Yeah.
And the real shares people are holding on to and not selling.
Yeah.
So that's how the price will inflate like they hope it will. But so that's I guess the crux of it.
That's the
there.
crux, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a whole issue with, I don't know, they always put up the reverse repo. Again, today it was another record of $560 billion. They just keep setting records, and that is there's too much liquidity. They're taking cash out and essentially putting it back in the Fed because people think they're in fear of another crash, and there's nothing they can do with their money except for just stash it for a little bit.
Crazy.
And then the inflation rate just went up again.
Who controls the inflation rate?
I think it just has to do with the amount of cash that's in circulation and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I thought. So the inflation rate is probably constantly going up and down.
But it's going way up because interest rates are fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Interest
Interest rates need to go back up.
Yes,
They have to.
Again,
They have to.
cheap money. It's never your economy is not good when interest
So
rates are
interest rates
zero.
are
So should I? Should I still don't know because even when the interest rates were, what are they right now?
From the Fed, I don't know.
I like 1 point
Yeah, it's
something.
Even when interest rates were 3.25 or something like that, I think is when I got my student loans. That's about right? About 3.25, I think is what it was. And I had the variable rate. It was still lower than fixed rate. And now there's been no interest on my student loans, barely anything. So I don't even think that I should. I don't think that I should refinance and get fixed rate at this point. I should probably just leave it at variable because even if it goes up 2%, 2 or 3%, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're petrified that if it goes up, then people,
I just want to know, where is my yacht? Why am I not sitting on it yet?
I just
I'm
wanna know,
never gonna be.
I just want to know why Biden's
I'm done.
bending us over and fucking us and not canceling student loans.
Again,
You know why? Because Biden's actually, other than his gun policies, he's a Republican president. He really is. His fiscal policies are Republican.
which I have no problem
For
with.
the most part, I don't either. He hasn't done anything that wrong
I
at
need
all.
fiscally conservative people because you just can't fucking print money. The quantitative easing is
Tell them that.
fucking this country.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that, he wants to do a major, I know his budget and his infrastructure plan is huge, but we need an infrastructure
Yeah,
plan.
the infrastructure in this
Infrastructure in this
country
country is a joke right now.
garbage.
Think about it, dude. The Treasury, they must be sitting in a room, and when the inflation's going up, they must be like, all right, guys, just go downstairs, turn the press on, start printing more.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, that's what they were doing. Yeah. It's just crazy.
I just don't understand how anybody is against an infrastructure bill where we're spending to improve our country.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to happen. I mean,
But
you know,
they're
build,
like they're
build
like
3 less aircraft
they're like
carriers.
$1 trillion apart right now. Like Biden wants 1.9 trillion,
Yeah,
and the Republicans want 900 billion.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of it. Something needs to be done because the roads in this country are garbage.
Dude, it's not even the roads.
It's not even
dude.
just the roads. It's
Airports.
also
No.
It's our
It's the
Internet?
Water. No,
Yeah.
no, it's the
Yeah.
internet. But
Internet
I'm saying,
and
dude,
water.
It's,
The water,
it's
yeah.
water lines. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I can't tell you. Like, working for a city, dude.
lead and shit.
We do so many. Like, we'll get new roads. We'll literally they'll put new roads in. A week later, a water line breaks, and you're cutting
Digging
the
it
brand
up.
new. Dude, the water lines are 70 years. They're in some places they're over 100 years old.
Yeah.
I get it that Republicans don't want to spend, but why do they think that the debt actually matters? It doesn't. It's a complete joke. The national debt.
Evidently,
dude,
it doesn't.
listen,
It doesn't matter.
I know, but dude, politics has always been like this, though. When your party is in office,
But even when Republicans are in office, they don't want to spend on infrastructure.
no, I feel like they spend. Whoever has a majority, they have no problem spending. But then when they're
But even
not,
when Trump,
they don't want
when
to.
Trump was in office, they still didn't spend on infrastructure. They never put through
Yeah.
a huge infrastructure bill.
I mean, no one's thrown a big bill
No,
in a
that's what I'm
while.
saying.
And
We
it's like
need-
the first one
but
I
we
can
need
remember.
to.
I know.
Yeah.
I would hope that they get by. I wouldn't I know that there's some Republicans on board with it. I think a decent amount, but I know
I
that
don't know.
I think they're trying to get more.
I mean, you think it would be like,
I don't understand what that cuck from West Virginia Manchin is doing.
I don't know.
He's that one Democrat, the Democratic senator that just never votes with the Democrats.
I don't know. Trying to keep
He's from West Virginia.
his people
Yeah,
voting for him.
Did you see that one guy who asked? He asked one of the agencies if they can change the orbit of the moon. What? Do Google this. Just type in Congressman ask. I think it was the environmental agency if they can change the orbit. I saw this. I'm like, is this dude a fucking moron? Yes.
Texas Republican.
Dude,
Shocker.
Dude, read that, dude. This is it's mind-boggling.
All right, hold on. Yeah, we'll go with The Guardian. They're a pretty good source. The Texas Republican Congressman Louis Gomer. Gomer, yeah. Louis Gomer.
Louis Gomer.
Gomer pile.
Retard.
Has asked a senior U.S. government official if changing the moon's orbit around the Earth or the Earth's orbit around the sun might be a solution for climate change. Bizarrely, the question was not posed to anyone from NASA or even the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Instead, it was asked of a senior Forestry Service official during the White House Natural Resource Committee hearing on Tuesday. Oh, my.
I saw this article. I'm like,
I'll bet you this guy gets reelected.
hold on a second. So I
Hey,
saw
he's a Republican senator from Texas.
See, so,
They
hold
don't
on.
care.
So I saw this article. I'm like, should I post this on the Discord? Because I'm like, first of all, I already know what Kevin's going to say. Oh, that's a Republican for you. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. But I saw this and I'm like, first of all, if that was possible, it probably would have been done by now. I'm saying if you could change the time for the better, it probably would have been done
We would have been
20
like-
years ago.
But also,
And like I said, you don't ask NASA or you ask the U.S. Forestry Service. What the hell are they going to do?
It's like asking you.
Yeah. Can you change the orbit? Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. Give it a
big
whirl.
enough explosion could knock us out a little bit. Sure.
Yeah, but that's just so funny, though.
It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, though. It's Texas. They're from Texas. They're stupid down there.
I'd move to Texas in a heartbeat.
I would too.
It's a
Austin.
cool state, yeah.
I'd move to Texas. Texas
It's
is
a cool
awesome.
state, but they're Congress people are fucking retards.
Obviously. Dude, Ohio's more red than Texas.
Yeah, that's true.
Percentage-wise.
Ohio's stupid too. I don't tell you. Actually, what's his face? Portland's not that bad anymore. He actually voted.
Can I be honest with you? I fucking hate them all. There's not one I like. I hate them all.
I like AOC.
I don't like any of them.
Them titties.
Them titties.
Yeah,
though.
she's got nice tits.
That's
it,
a
though.
matter of national interest, as Pat says.
Yeah, who cares?
Did we talk about this last week? I forget. So Patty called in a rover this week.
Last week.
Last week. Talk about it.
Well, because that Katie Hill, do you remember like her nudes got hacked or whatever by her husband and sent them out? And she sued
This story's fucked
in
up.
California under the revenge porn law.
In California.
And she lost, and they said because she's a public servant, it's a matter of public interest. So I called in and said it's a matter of public interest that we see AOC's titties.
Who did you call?
Rover.
You were on?
Yeah.
What did you say?
He goes, yeah, I'd like to see them.
Dude, that's sweet. I'd like to see them.
It's on my phone. I'll show you after.
Yeah, you have to show me.
Yeah.
What's her name? Katie Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was like in a quote unquote throuple, like her husband and another girl, which for the husband, like,
See, I don't agree that that's because she's a public official.
there's no
like,
way. That's complete bullshit.
I mean, dude.
Katie Hill ordered to pay $220,000 in attorney's fees.
Yeah, and she's got to pay the other people's fees. Not only did
Revenge
she
porn.
lose, her life is ruined.
Former Representative Katie Hill has been ordered to pay about $220,000 in attorney's fees to a British tabloid and two conservative journalists she sued in her unsuccessful revenge porn lawsuit. Hill accused them of violating the law by publishing intimate pictures without her consent. The lawsuit was thrown out earlier this year on First Amendment grounds.
In California, though, that's crazy. As liberal as a fucking state as
Now,
that
hey,
is,
can she appeal that?
I'm sure, yeah. She plans to appeal the rulings, and she should.
So it'll go to the Ninth
This
Circuit.
is horseshit. You should not be able to...
She might actually win the appeal with the Ninth
She
Ninth
should.
Circuit.
She should win the appeal because you should not be able to take somebody's nude pictures from their private life and post them as revenge porn just to get at them. Basically, is all it is. I mean, there's laws against that for a reason.
So her boyfriend released the
her husband
released
because
them.
they were going to break up or get divorced or something, and
he-
she
so
was
he-
going to stay with the girl.
He released them to a tabloid. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope.
It's not a slippery slope. You shouldn't be able to take somebody's nudes that you take in your private life and post them to a tabloid. It should be illegal.
Well, here, there's a simple solution too. Don't take nudes on your phone.
I know it's stupid.
You know what I mean, though? Wait, hold on. That's funny coming from this guy, though. This dude had a collage of shit that I saw from him.
Of
a
dick
collage.
pics.
That was back when nobody knew it. Also, they didn't get posted online, did they?
Still, I'm just saying though.
You were-
I'll never forget that though. When Pat told me, he's like, "Yeah, Kevin's got all these with this woman. He's got all these photos, this that." I go, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, ask him to show you. He'll show you." And I go, "Kevin, let me see those photos." You're like, "Hold on a second." You're like, Kevin's
How
like,
old was I though?
You were in high school.
High
Kevin,
school.
Yeah.
Kevin's swiping left, right. He's like, "Here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, I mean, again, like that sucks for her. But I guess just don't do that shit, and it won't be a problem. As much as that sucks, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, the worst is like when you do that and you get hacked, like all the celebrities with their iPhones and shit.
With the fappening.
Yeah,
Patrick
like-
and I were talking about that again this week.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, like I mean, like that.
That's the funniest name of all time.
yeah.
Because you know, there's a bunch of people that say, "Hey, don't take nudes on your phone like that." But dude,
Also,
it was still. I mean, it was literally your shit.
the
was
reason
hacked.
the reason that shit was hacked though is because all their passwords were so shitty.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just saying. However, it happened though.
But that's just funny. May have the halfway decent passwords. That wasn't even. And,
It does suck
and
for
also,
them, and I'm sure it's terribly embarrassing, but
Yeah, but also they could have.
daddy like.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence when her shit got released. I still have it on my phone. Because dude, actually, her photo is hard to find right now.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, dude. She hired somebody. They scrubbed the web, dude.
Seriously?
Yes, it's hard to find her photos. Yeah, trust me.
Let's see.
Yeah, look, see if you can find them. It's
Kev, do a deep dive. While Kev's looking for that, Matt, let's talk about electric truck startup Lordstown Motors warns it may go out of business.
shocker.
Lordstown Motors,
Scandal Planet. Is this real? Are those them?
not those.
No,
Matt.
see that one. But see, there's another photo of her
Whoa.
that I know is hers. See that one right
Those,
there,
Yeah,
right there, like
those four.
the left, yeah,
These?
down,
That
down.
block, yeah.
That's the best one right there. Go up, right there. That's it, right there, buddy. Oh, so they
Look
didn't
at
scrub
this
that
one.
site that good. See, I don't know if that's her right there.
That's funny though.
That is. That.
I remember this one. Yeah, these
Yeah, those, yeah.
the fappening. What a great day. That whole time was nuts.
So this company's going out of business.
Yeah.
What company?
Put your boners away.
This electric
Lordstown.
truck company.
Oh.
Shocker.
Lordstown Motors was a startup electric truck maker, warned Tuesday that it's running out of cash and may be forced out of business in the next year. The news, which sent the shares down by 20% in midday trading Wednesday, is a blow to not only the company, but to also the gritty industrial town from which it gets its name. For 53 years, Lordstown, Ohio was a massive General Motors plant, which closed in 2019. The car giant sold a 6.2 million square foot factory, nearly twice the size of the Pentagon, later to start up Lordstown Motors, which promised to pay union-level wages to workers to build its endurance pickup truck. It is due to start production of that truck in September. Lordstown currently has about 600 employees, but Tuesday, the startup said it no longer has enough money to start commercial production. It warned there is now substantial doubt, quote unquote, about its ability to stay in business over the course of the next 12 months. The company filing said it had a $259.7 million in cash on hand on March 31st after posting a net loss of $125 million over the previous 3 months. It said its ability to stay in business is dependent on the ability to compete in the development of the electric vehicles, obtain regulatory approval, begin commercial scale production, and launch the scale of such vehicles. So they essentially have done nothing. They've come up with an idea, bought a big-ass building, and that's it. Fucking annoying. It's seeking additional financing. I'm pretty sure, didn't GM put a whole bunch of money in, I'm pretty sure, into Lordstown Motors? The company declined to comment beyond the statement in its filing, saying that it's focused on beginning production at the end of September. Lordstown Motors faces competition as more established automakers announce plans for their own electric pickups. Ford has unveiled the electric version of the F-150, the gasoline version of which the nation's best-selling truck for more than 40 years. Tesla, is the largest electric vehicle maker, has announced a Cybertruck
They'll never make that truck. I bet.
due to start production this year.
Yeah.
The Cybertruck?
I bet you they never make it.
Why?
Because that's just Tesla.
They've already made 4 cars.
Dude, there were people that were on that fucking one wait list for fucking like
The
4
Model
5
3, yeah, it is what it is.
Dude.
That's out now.
Dude, it got delayed a bunch of fucking times too.
it happened.
Dude, electric's so gay. I'm sorry.
Why is electric gay?
It's just it's just not a diesel fucking truck.
Yeah,
We know,
but
stupid.
It's but it's better.
It's not better. Better for what?
Anything.
For the environment? That's it.
It's also better for power and torque.
We'll see.
It is. You get immediate torque on all 4 wheels.
Mm-hmm. Doubts about
Doesn't sound like a diesel.
who cares?
Diesel sounds
Sound
gay.
a diesel. What do you care? You're not a diesel mechanic.
I like to drive them and how they sound.
You don't have a diesel right now.
I drive them at work.
All right, who cares? You can still drive it at work. They're not going to replace your
Not yet.
Trucks
At
with
some point they
electric
will.
vehicles.
At some point they could.
Hopefully. Yeah, if it's more efficient, absolutely.
I mean, I don't get it. As soon as they make an electric Challenger, I'm getting one or a Charger. I mean, they make a Mustang right now, which is sweet. The Mach E, which is a dope name for it too.
Doubts about the company's viability were raised well before Tuesday's filing in March. Hindenburg Research, a firm that makes bets on the price of the company's stock will go down, questioned the validity of the contracts that Lordstown Motors was telling investors it had on hand.
Should I buy their stock?
No. It also said that the Endurance had caught fire on the first test drive. After months of denials, Lordstown is finally beginning to acknowledge its precarious financial state and that its early production projections were nowhere close to reality. So here's my thought on this. They were going to be the first company to come out with an electric pickup.
Okay.
That was their only thing that they had going for them. They were going to be first. Now, with Ford coming out with a Lightning, I'm sure Chevy's going to follow suit.
Well, they have the Hummer EV.
Yeah, but that's $100,000.
But dude, the Ford Lightning, their highest model with the longest range is 90,000.
Yeah, but it's starting at 40,000.
Yeah, and it's got a 200-mile range or whatever. That's fucking poo-poo.
You go more than 200 miles in a day?
Poo poo doo doo.
No, I'm just saying though that's not a long range though. If you drive,
That's plenty. That's I guarantee that's a majority of people. That's fine for like.
So wait, what are you saying?
Most of
What are
the
you saying
week.
isn't a good amount? 250?
200-mile range rover. That's not that good.
That's fine. What are you driving a day?
Well, just for work, 50.
Yeah. Okay, plug it in when you get home.
Yeah, but I'm saying I would have other stops, this and that.
I don't think that for work I ever drive over 200 miles.
When you
a
can
day.
get me to 400-mile range, I'm in. Until then,
You need to drive over the state of Ohio, way past
I don't want
the
to
state
go
of
home. I
Ohio?
don't want to come and plug my truck in every day. I don't
Why?
want to.
Why? What's wrong?
I just don't.
It takes 2 seconds.
I don't care. It could take.
It's quicker than going to the gas station.
I go to the gas station very rarely often. I go all week. I don't have to go there. Fill up.
What did you just say?
I
what was
said-
that sentence?
I
Very
rarely
rarely
have.
often.
I rarely have to go to the gas station to fill up.
Yeah, I mean I go once a week too usually,
Yeah.
but I would not have a problem.
you wouldn't have to go at all.
But I have to go and
just
plug
go
in
home.
every day.
What's wrong with that, dude? I would back into my car, back my car into the garage, get out, plug it in.
Hey, if you guys want battery powered cars, buy them. I don't care. I'm holding out till the end. I won't buy one until there's no gas vehicles left. Then I'll have no choice.
Why?
I don't want one.
But if it's more efficient, if it produces better, quicker power, I mean, what's not to like?
This Ford F-150 would kick the piss out of any diesel truck in the quarter mile. Any.
Yeah, the quarter mile, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anything.
Diesels aren't known for fucking race strips, dude. They're not made. They're,
Sure they are. Turbo diesels? They fly down there.
dude, not a stock one. If you trick it out, sure.
Yeah, I mean, nobody cares about really taking a stock car to the drag strip. You do that for fun.
Can I roll coal with that Lightning? I'm out.
That's fucking stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and your dumb hillbillies.
Dude, what is wrong with people in Ohio that they think that they're hillbillies? Where did this come from, Matt?
This is part of the Midwest.
Dude, there's a lot of hillbillies in Ohio. It's been that way. Go to Geauga County.
Why, though?
It's been that way.
Why?
since- I don't know.
We're not part of the South.
It's been that way forever.
God, what the fuck is wrong with this state? What do you got over there, Pat?
I'm just trying to see the ranges.
Yeah, I know the highest range was like $90,000, I believe. And the lowest
I
one was
just
40.
went for mileage.
Well, no, that's the thing too. People can figure out why the higher mileage one is 50,000 more because it's only like 50 miles more per charge.
It's the Pro is 42, XLT is 55, Lariat is 59,
which is one of their highest models.
Platinum is 70.
So Platinum 70.
But it just says with standard battery range, the motor combines to make 426 horsepower. With the extended range battery, horsepower rises to 563. Peak torque, impressive 775 foot-pounds. But I can't see like the range.
My only problem with these cars is that when you buy one, there should be a full battery swap that is included as part of your like warranty at like a certain amount of miles.
Dude, isn't a battery swap going to cost you like $10,000?
Yeah, and you have to do it like 80 or 90,000. At least that's how it was on the original Teslas. It's like 80 or 1,000 miles. You have to get all those batteries replaced.
Okay, so this says.
I mean, that kind of sucks.
That sucks balls. That's why I never got one.
Because, dude, you're to the point, though, too, 'cause especially like where we live with salt and stuff, you might as well just buy a new fucking car.
Yeah.
Literally, you might as well just buy a new Tesla. There's no point to replace the batteries.
That's what I'm saying. They need to put that as part of the warranty.
Yeah.
It needs to be a lifetime warranty on these batteries. Single owner lifetime warranty, or at least like 200,000 mile.
It says the 2020 Lightning maintains the
Because
same.
you expect to get at least 200,000 miles out of a car. I would say on average, that's what you should expect.
That's the thing, but I don't think enough people keep their cars that long either. That's the
But that's what I'm
problem.
saying.
A lot of people
that-
lease.
A lot of people
Well,
lease
no, that's why I
and-
said single owner, 200,000 miles. If you buy it, they should insure those batteries for that long.
Because, dude, like my buddy, when he buys his trucks, the day they're paid off, he goes to the dealer and gets a new one. Done. And it's like, that's sweet, but you're always going to have a fucking payment
Yeah.
forever. You're
Might as well
gonna-
just lease at that point.
He drives too many miles, though, a year.
The 2020 Lightning maintains the same basic styling as its F-150 twin with 2 different floor-mounted battery packs, a standard range of 230 miles.
I have no problem with that. I drive what? Let's think.
The extended range is 300 miles.
Maybe between 30 and 50 miles a day at max.
In both cases, the batteries send power to front and rear-mounted electric motor, putting combined 426 horsepower.
I mean, that's a sick truck. What does the Mach-E get up to? It's more of a...
SUV.
I ain't driving no fucking Forward.
I mean, I don't want one either. But that's why we have this... What is it? Stellaris now is the company?
Stellantis.
Stellantis. What is Stellaris?
I don't know.
Where did I come up with that name from?
Dude, could you imagine...
230 miles for the Mustang E.
Could you imagine dropping $10,000 in batteries, though?
I know, it's crazy.
That's nuts.
It's like replacing an engine.
Not you, dude. An engine's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to... You would just buy a new car.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's where they're going to have to...
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't get a Tesla.
That's where they're going to have to come up is the secondary market. Buying a used
Well,
electric car.
I think the issue they're going to run into is getting charging stations in rural areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it.
Well, hopefully that would be part of this infrastructure bill.
I know there's a lot.
But
and
again,
they should
like
be
I read though
thinking
too, like that
ahead.
trip that company did, like when they reviewed the Tesla, it took 2.5 hours longer than it would in a gas vehicle. Which I mean, dude, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but again, like that's why you keep a gas car if you're going for a long way.
No, but what I'm saying is though, but when
Or if you just rent one for that trip.
but what I'm saying is though, eventually gas vehicles will all be gone. Eventually,
That'll take a long time.
I'm saying
hopefully-
that's like 100 years away at a
yeah,
minimum.
it's gonna
no,
be a
I'm
long
saying
time.
like, dude, GM says they're going to be done with
Yeah,
gas.
but people always have gas. Like, somebody's going to get rid of their 70 Hemi Cuda? No.
yeah,
71
no,
Hemi
you'll
Cuda?
have
No
them,
way.
but
The only way that I feel like that they could really do this is when they get induction charging on the road built into all the roads that can come up through the somehow through the wheels into your car as you're driving.
And also, what they have is a viable technology now is the regenerative braking technology, where you brake the heat.
That's,
You know,
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That, and then also if they can somehow get inductive charging built into the roads,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
that would be sweet.
that'd be sweet. But that sounds like some sci-fi.
That
fucking
sounds
shit.
very far away.
We won't be alive to see that.
Probably not. but-
Regenerative braking is around right now.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, is that it? What time are we at? Yeah, over an hour. All right.
That's gonna do it.
How cool is this company though, Matt? You seen these limited run games before? They produce older versions of games for like the Switch and stuff.
Pat, you gonna buy one?
No. What's it called?
Okay.
It's called Limited Run. Like here's like Double Dragon.
Ooh.
Never heard of it.
You don't remember Double Dragon from when we were younger? It was
No.
like a fighting yeah. You'd probably remember it. They have a Streets of Rage.
You
one.
probably remember
You
that.
remember Streets of Rage, right?
No.
Really? Hold on, let me bring up Double Dragon.
All right, let's just end this thing. Nobody cares about this shit. Matt, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
Kev?
Bye.
All right, we're out. Goodbye, everybody.